Hello, my name is Amy, and today I'm going to talk about scientific research posters. So, basically, what a scientific research poster is a shortened and simplified version of a research paper that is based on a study or experiment. So, very similar to the research paper that we've done in our class before. This poster includes an abstract, an introduction, a method section, a results section, data, discussion section, a conclusion, and a reference section. Um, for the poster, it is really essential for there to be data in forms of charts and graphs because it will attract certain readers, such as visual learners, to learn more about your research. So there's many reasons why you should use this form of media. You can present this poster in class, in business meetings, and most commonly in science fairs. You can also post it on a wall for a good amount of time, and you can use the same poster to present in different events. You can present this poster without any technical difficulties because it's just a poster, so you can physically bring the poster to the presentation. However, if you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, it's going to be very common for you to have technical difficulties, such as they're not having Wi-Fi there, or your flash drive isn't working at the moment. So just physically bringing a poster can be very beneficial at times. If your poster is posted on a wall, then you have a chance of having your research exposed to a larger audience. So if you post it in a science lecture, everyone in that class may be able to read it. And it's also easily created online, and you can easily customize it and format it the way that you want. It's also very straightforward. You're just putting on the most important things about your research, so you don't have to really put a lot of text into it. And last but not least, there's no stress or anxiety if it's just posted on the wall. So if you're someone who gets a lot of anxiety or nervousness when you're presenting a presentation, then if you're just presenting your poster, or if it's on the wall, then your poster would be very self-explanatory because it's very straightforward for your readers, and there's not a lot of presenting for it. Unfortunately, there are some reasons why you shouldn't use this type of media. So if you want to include a lot of details or explanations for your research, then this might not be the one for you because it's very short and simplified, and you can't really include a lot of information on there because posters are supposed to attract readers, and the first thing you see on a poster is the amount of text that's going to be on there. And if you see very lengthy paragraphs, then you're most likely not going to read the rest of it. So if you do have a lot of information to put on your poster and it's not fitting, that could be a problem. It could also be very hard to organize because there's so many information that needs to be on there, and it's a skill in itself to organize what's on a poster. Printing the poster can be a bit pricier than other forms of media. I know printing at Kinko's can be a little pricey if you're printing a pretty large poster. So if you're not willing to spend a bit of money to print out the poster, then this might not be the best media for you. And after you print the poster, there's no going back, as in you can't really edit or fix mistakes on your poster like you can on a PowerPoint presentation. And there's also a lot of effort into creating a format or style that can attract readers. So that's one of the important qualities of a poster. You have to make it look very attractive so that you could attract a lot of potential readers for your research. And unfortunately, because it is a piece of paper, it can be easily ruined and disposed. And if it's raining, then that's really bad too for your poster to be out there. And last but not least, you're limited to research topics, so you can't really present a topic that doesn't have any data on there. But in our case, all of us are doing research topics, and we will have different data on there, so it won't be that bad. So who could be the audience? So it could be posted in areas where your academic discourse community is. So if you are researching about something in the health field, it can be put in a doctor's office, an hospital, or a medical school. And your discourse community will be in that area as well. So it could expose to a much bigger population. Or if you're doing a biology research paper or a poster, then it could be at a lecture hall, a lab, or different science fairs. So this is a example of a good research poster. It's very organized and it uses contrasting colors so that the readers won't have any eye strains. It's very organized, and you can easily read this whole research poster in less than 5 minutes, which is the goal because we don't want it to be really lengthy. It's very straight to the point. There's visuals right here. There's data, there's tables, there's references. And here is a bad example of a research poster. So as you can see, the text and the background is kind of hard to read because the background is really distracting. And as you can see here, there's a really long paragraph, or all of them actually have a decent sized paragraph, and that could be really unappealing to people who are kind of not interested in reading something very long. They just want to read the most important parts of your research, so this can be really unappealing. And these pictures aren't really related to the topic as well, so try to make sure to include graphics and graphs that are related to your topic.